Hi crafters, thank you so much for stopping by. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the card that I created for Craft Roulette number 287. And the thing that got me started on this card was the colors had to be crisp. And when I think about crisp, I think about kind of crispy cold kind of thing. So I decided I wanted to pull in this paper pack here called Feels Like Frost. I think these papers, as well as the back sides, are very crisp looking. And so I wanted to design my card around this paper pack. So let's just look at my card and we'll go through the parameters and see how I created them all. Okay, so here is my card. Now, the project had to be saying hi. So, as much as I hate to say hi to winter, it's inevitable that it's going to be coming. So, I went ahead and I couldn't find, I was looking for something in my stamp sets that said hello winter. Couldn't find it. So, needless to say, I had to bring in my Canva and create something and then print it out. And I printed it out directly on the paper, which was a challenge. It took me a little bit of while. I practiced with some copy paper so that I could get it where I wanted it. But that is where I'm saying my hi, what's it called? My project saying hi. So I'm saying hi to winter in this card. And then the colors had to be crisp. Well, I already explained that, but I really feel that these are very crisp colors, especially that one in the back with the foil and the white and the snowflakes. I love that so much. It's so beautiful. So we've got the colors crisp taken care of. And then the element had to be sun, sunny, or sunnies. So I thought, well, how am I going to represent the sun? Because I didn't want to put a sun on here, especially with these colors that are more subtle. And so I thought, in this paper pack, I remembered there was this paper in here where you can see that the sun is coming up over those trees. So that's how I'm incorporating the sun part. You can't see the sun, but you can see that it's out and that it's shining down on these beautiful, crisp trees. So there it takes care of my element of sun or sunny or sunnies. And then the random had to be pennants. Well, I had this die set here and I have not used it yet and I love them, and so I thought this is a perfect time to use these dies. So that's what I did. I went ahead and die cut out the snowflake, die cut out the purple posy cardstock that I have here. That's the same as my card base. And then die cut out that piece of designer paper there. And then I took what was left over after I did some die cutting, and I went ahead and I put my sentiment on this bottom part of the paper, which the sentiment says, "'Tis the season to be freezing." And so I thought I would go ahead and emboss that with silver. And so I also cut that out with that die set. And I got that sentiment from this Freezing Fun. And it's definitely, winter is the season to be freezing. And I'm always cold. So I really liked that sentiment. And then on the inside, I didn't want to waste the part that I die cut out of that snowflake paper. So I just put that at the bottom here. And then the sentiment and snowflakes from that Freezing Fun stamp set says, sending warmth your way. I just thought this would be a great card to send to somebody when it's cold this winter. But then I love penguins. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this penguin that's in that stamp set and also cut him out. And I just used some very pale colors because I didn't want this to be like overbearing if I used black and that. So I basically just colored him in with some of the light purple posy, which is part of my card base and part of my matting on the front. And then I just pulled in the light So Saffron, which is a retired Stampin' Blend. And then because I did my stamping in cloud cover, I pulled in my light cloud cover Stampin' Blend and just did some coloring just to give him a little bit of color there. And I just thought using that leftover piece of designer paper there kind of makes it look like a snowy hill, right? So I thought that was really cute. But then, to top things off, I went ahead and found this quote. Now, I don't know, again, who John Burroughs is, but I found this quote, and I thought it really fit well, not only with the card, but some of the parameters. So it reads, the life of the crystal, the architect of the flake, the fire of the frost, the soul of the sunbeam, this crisp winter air is full of it. So I just thought that was cute because the parameter of crisp, so we've got this crisp, the word is right there in that quote, and then also the sun parameter, so we've got the soul of the sunbeam, and then of course the crystals and the flakes, so we've got the snowflakes in my paper and then the crystals, which are on the snow. I think the snow always puts off crystals. So I just thought that was a cute little quote to put on this, but I didn't want to put it on this side. So I added another piece of basic white and just, again, I did this with my computer and printed that off. And I tried to find a color that was close enough to the cloud cover. And so it was the same one I used for Hello Winter on the front. So there we go. I think I've got it all covered for my card for Craft Roulette episode number 287. So I hope you enjoyed this card in this video. And if you did, you can show me your joy by giving it a thumbs up. Okay, well, until my next video, have fun crafting, everyone. And remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.